So what is going on in Cameroon? 33 years in power. This is the fourth longest serving African president. And if I tell you the letters that I get from Cameroonians, let me read one. Adeola, I'm begging you in God's name to see into Cameroon's politics. Please, Biya and his thugs, that is the military and the ministers, they've taken away the future of young Cameroonians. Wow. All is not well in that country. Even the last opposition stronghold is now in bed with Biya. What? France is slapping the nation from the left and Biya is slapping the people from the right. Our currency is still pegged to French franc, which means Cameroonians are paying French taxes. No way. Is this true, my people of Cameroon? How is that possible? Which means everything you do in Cameroon, France gets a cut from it. What? Can you guys believe that? Again, this man is the fourth longest serving president in Africa. Keep in mind that the other countries, Angola, where their president has been there for 36 years, and Equatorial Guinea, where their president has been there for 36 years, those two countries have now introduced term limits. We're still waiting for Zimbabwe. Their own president has been there for 35 years. But Paul Biya has completely eradicated presidential term limits. Can you believe he's now 82 years old, and there are speculations that he wants to run again in 2018. That doesn't make sense. Him and his wife have enriched themselves at the expense of their own people. Madame Big Hair with no brain. How do you function like that? We see the big hair, but use what is under the hair every now and then. I'm not yabbing her. I'm just stating the obvious. In fact, now I'm hearing that Madame is preparing to be the next president. I find it really hard to process that. Do you know what I'm hearing now? Which not only makes me upset, but it's ridiculous. Now I'm hearing that Nigerian prostitutes in Cross River are clashing with Cameroonian prostitutes. I'm like, so what has that to do with corruption in Cameroon? Apparently, many young girls from Cameroon are now moving to Nigeria to prostitute themselves because the economy is not going well. I said, whoa. That is not peculiar to Cameroon. There are so many Nigerian ladies that are working as prostitutes in Italy. But then somebody pointed out to me that Adeola, those ones in Italy, many of them, not all of them, many of them were tricked to go to Italy because they promised them better life. But these Cameroonian girls are resorting to prostitution of their own will. I said, but why would they come to Nigeria? And then I saw an article about how Yaoundé has doubled as a prostitution ring now, and I'll still come back to that. So Vanguard did an article on what I'm talking about how Nigerian prostitutes and Cameroonian prostitutes are clashing in Cross Rivers. The Cameroonian girls are available from 9 in the morning till the following morning, basically 24/7. And the word on the street is that they have better packaging. So you understand? Yeah. And they are more affordable. Sometimes they will collect as low as 1,500 naira. I'm like, what? That article is actually ridiculous. I read stuff in there that I cannot say out loud. Some of those girls were actually bragging about sleeping with 10 to 15 men a day. I was like, whoa. Basically, they are saying that the local girls don't come out till late at night, but the Cameroonian girls are always available. So they are stealing the show from the Nigerian prostitutes. I said, hey, this is a show of shame, with Nigerian girls, with Cameroonian girls, and Niger girls as well, all of them in Cross Rivers. However, many people are saying that so many of these ladies are forced into prostitution because the economy is a mess in Cameroon. At the same time though, I can't blame them because this president is only thinking about himself and his family. He's not thinking about the people. The main cocoa of this story is just to challenge my Cameroonian people. For real, my Cameroonian people, for how long would you put up with this man and his madam? Clearly, he's not going to step down. 33 years should be enough to convince you that the man is not ready to step down. I like to see Cameroon change. I like to see Cameroon become what it used to be. I heard that the former president did really well, but this man and his family, they've wrecked the economy of Cameroon. Having said that, Cameroon is not the only one where we have ladies that are prostituting themselves. So it's not peculiar to Cameroon at all, but it's just one of the ways that this administration is destroying the young people. Now, if you're one of these ladies and you're getting into prostitution, my dear, you have options. You don't have to do this. At least I know of one foundation. This foundation, what they do is to help young ladies that are getting into prostitution and stuff like that. This is a foundation that can help you out. Please make sure that you contact this foundation. It's owned by Miss Yvonne Idahosa and they're doing a wonderful job. I honestly cannot wait for the day that this man will be removed because I don't think he will step down. I'm just being honest. But you guys know that I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.